It's my first time in Tampa.
Ever
first time in Tampa. I'm so excited to be here.
Come to our radio show.
I've spent a lot of time in Florida, but first time in Tampa. I was just in Fort Lauderdale doing a Florida tour right now of improv comedy clubs. So I was just in Fort Lauderdale. Now I'm in Tampa for the weekend. Then going back to Miami and then West Palm Beach, and I'm having a great time.
That's great. You know, we were watching some of your videos we've been posting and promoting. And by the way, I got to back up a little bit. Lady A tickets go on sale next Friday. And all next week, your chance to win tickets and qualify. You register to be on the Lady A list. Backstage meetings.
So you win them before you buy them.
Yeah, all next week right here, WQIK. And Tom Green, talking about Tom, and you know, we're looking at posting some of your videos on our website.
Yeah, this is cool. You guys got cameras all over the place in here. It's amazing. It's like a multi-camera shoot.
We have to embrace.
I'm not sure which one to look at this one or to look at this one. But this is cool. It's kind of like what I do in my web television show.
Yeah.
I built a TV studio in my living room in Los Angeles, where I live, with 16 cameras. There's a camera in my fridge. There's all these cameras in my living room. And I have a talk show set, and I host a nightly talk show in my living room, kind of like a Tonight Show. But
well, we said, apparently what Chuck, our producer, said it's the highest rated thing on the internet.
On the internet.
So, yeah, we're getting millions and millions of viewers per episode.
Which
and
ticks us off, because it's like, we got a guy sitting in his living room on the internet beating our show.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Well, it's all converging together into one interesting,
Isn't it?
weird, messed up kind of media, isn't it? You've
Yeah.
got the internet and television and radio, and my show, I think, is kind of like a combination of a radio show and a television show combined, because it's a really long, these long conversational shows, and it's sort of modeled after. Well, I really like Tom Snyder and Jack Parr and the old shows from the 60s, where people could just sit down and really talk. So I have all sorts of great guests come on. Ed McMahon used to come on and do the show all the time, which was really nice, and it was amazing. We talked about Johnny Carson and lots of comedians like Kathy Griffin and Jimmy Kimmel have come up. And,
Well, Jimmy actually started out radio in Tampa. Did you know that?
Oh, I didn't know he was. Yeah, I didn't know he.
Q105, the Zoo format time, a little after, kind of as it was fading away, that Zoo format, morning Zoo stuff. But yeah, he was at Q105 right here in Tampa.
Well, he was really cool. He brought his whole band from his show up, and we ordered pizzas, and the pizza guy shows up on air and shows up at the house. And it's just sort of a relaxed, silly thing. But you just go to TomGreen.com, you can watch it, and all the old shows are on there. And then I'm traveling around with a camera crew around the country right now, and we're also filming a lot of videos and things as we cruise around. And
tonight at the Improv, you're going to have...
yeah, we're going to have a bunch of cameras like this set up, and we're going to be filming, and that'll end up on my website. And we're also shooting for a tour DVD that we're putting together as well. So come on down to the Improv tonight. It's a lot of fun. I've been doing, really sort of jumping into doing the stand-up comedy tour this year. I've been going all over the world.
And you come from rap. I mean, you were a rapper, weren't you?
Well,
a little skinny white kid rapper.
Well, Canadian rapper.
Okay.
So that doesn't really count. But,
Canadian rapper.
It was sort of like a comedy thing that it was an extension of doing comedy. When I was a teenager, we started this funny rap group, and I was doing stand-up comedy when I was a teenager and doing all this stuff and just being creative and doing silly things. But this has really been an exciting thing for me, because just to be able to go full-time and focus on doing stand-up and really putting the show together has been amazing. I just got back from a tour of Australia. I did 16 shows over there, and I didn't even know there were 16 cities in Australia, but there is apparently. And we've been going all over, meeting all sorts of people, and just having a great time. So.
That is great. Tom Green in the studio, and if you want to talk to Tom Green, you have a Tom Green memory, a great moment that you remember. I just remember the time when you were going through the tests and the surgery and stuff. And you're going, tubing.
Yes.
They're putting a tube up there.
Yeah, exactly. I do a little bit of, I talk a bit about some of my experiences with doing my show and getting the testicular cancer.
Yeah.
I have
and you embraced it, which is what I want to say about you is that, I mean, you're kind of a tall, lanky. You're very comfortable in your skin, and you embrace what you're uncomfortable with, and you make it part of your entertainment, which is kind of a cool thing. It's good therapy, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's a kind of a cathartic experience, getting up on stage in front of a bunch of people every night and venting about things that are frustrating to you and about the world and about society. And I talk I make fun of myself a lot, and I talk about my experience with cancer and things like this. But it's also, I'm sort of liking to comment a lot on what's going on with our world right now, with everything going on with the internet and text messaging and Facebook and all these crazy things. So I've got a lot of material about that, but it's fun. It's something that's really enjoyable to me to just write and be creative and get out and perform in front of people. So come on down to the show, or it's going to be fun tonight.
Well,
Tonight,
the
and
improv, yeah.
I actually have flyers. Look, I brought you guys flyers. Look, I carry flyers in my back pocket.
But-
I have a flyer.
Great.
Yeah, let's show it to the cam. Let's show it to the flip cam. It's going to be on our website here in a little bit.
Yeah,
At QIK.com.
2 shows tonight, 2 shows tomorrow night, and 1 show on Sunday.
We want you to stick around. Tom Green, phone lines are ringing. 800-992-1099. Your favorite Tom Green moment.
I just want to thank you for Freddy Got Fingered.
Oh, you're welcome.
Favorite movie. I enjoy the very beginning where you're talking about applying for the job for telephone repairman. You got the job.
You got the job, buddy! You got the job, buddy!
I love it.
Awesome.
I watch it all the time.
Well, good. Well, I'm going to be reenacting some scenes from the movie on stage tonight.
Freddy
actually.
Got Fingered.
Daddy, would you like some sausage? Daddy, would you like some sausage? Daddy, would you like some sausage? There you go. That was for you.
And you know what? This guy makes a career of that.
All right, you have a good one. Take it easy.
All right, thanks.
Yeah, bye.
Chris, how are you? You want to talk to Tom?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead and say hi.
Hey, Tom, how you doing?
Hey, how are you? Good to talk to you.
I'm dealing with a Metro piece of shit phone, but I'm doing the best I can.
Great. Well, that's cool.
I just got a question for you.
All right.
Jimmy will be with you in a second.
I'm a sheet metal worker for 25 years, been down to work for 5, and trying to get into comedy, and got some dolls like Jeff Dunham ventriloquist.
Oh, this guy's called before. You're a little creepy.
You look on YouTube at Turbo Jet Ski.
Oh, we saw it. I told you we saw it. It's horrible.
You mean?
We saw it. It's horrible.
You saw it. I want time to see it.
So you do some ventriloquism, do you?
Okay, hang on. What's the website again so everybody can go to it? Go ahead.
Go to YouTube. It's Turbo Jet Ski. Jeske.
Okay, Turbo Jet-Ski.
Yes, sir. Send me an email.
Okay, and you're doing ventriloquism on there.
Well, I haven't got any skits yet. Right now, I'm usually make karaoke, and I use all kinds of different props and different costumes. I'm 13 different rednecks on there.
Yeah.
Okay, well, 13.
And they all sound like
rednecks.
one.
Oh, that's good. And do you have different ventriloquism?
Awesome. And just see that, and you can find a link to stick this email.
Okay, we'll check it out.
All right, buddy. Thanks, Turbo.
Bye-bye.